Alright, hey, so I have been told that heavy metals can really mess with your brain development, and I'm curious to know if that's something that's going on with my two little kids. So, I've derived an experiment of my own. I got some heavy metal water testers, and I'm gonna test the tap water that we have, and then I'm gonna test the filtered water that we have and see what happens and see if we have heavy metals in our water. So here we go. All right, this is the heavy metal water tester that I got. It had good reviews on Amazon. It said it is tested 17 different trace metals and contaminants in the water, and so I feel like it would be pretty extensive compared to some other ones that I saw there. So let's see. So I'm gonna do the heavy metal water test right now. I got Michael here with me. Hola! Hey, all right, so we've got this water test here. Here are the directions. I just take it, I put it in the water, shake it off, and then compare it to the color chart right here. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna put it in this glass of water here and see what happens. All right, so here's what one of those packets looks like. It's got 20 in it. Oh, and we're not supposed to touch, I'm not supposed to touch any other part of it with my hand. So here we go. All the way down. 1, 2. Pull it out. And now we compare. Okay, so it looks like the pH is, I would say here, really low. This one's like here, 100, which means it's hard. Very hard water. Sulfide is like here, 0.5. Iron is, oh, I guess that's right there.
Oh, we gotta know if it's good or bad.
Copper is like a pink color. Alright, I mean, according to that, our water is really hard. The pH is a little off, but it looks like all the other things are okay.
I hope they can see this right.
Wait, except for this one right here. Copper is really weird looking. Alright, so here's the second test strip. And it seems to be like in line. It's the water is super hard, like over here. But it seems like on all the other things except copper is not really matching up in the color right here. But it looks like lead is fine, magnesium's fine, mercury's fine, down here, we're good. But the total alkalinity is like 120, like 120. Better than I thought. Okay, so now I'm going to test the filtered water that we have, and we just use a regular filter jug from Brita. Just normal looking one. We replace the filter every so often. Actually, it's probably time to replace it, so I might do that and do another test. So right now I'm doing a test with this filtered water, and I've done one already, and it recommends doing 2 so that you can average the result and you can buffer for user error. So we dip it in for 2 seconds. 1, 2. Then you shake it. Okay, so I'm holding it up here and we're trying to see if it's much different from the sink water. So the pH looks normal. The hardness is still the same at about 100. No hydrogen, phosphate, no iron. The copper looks normal, no lead, no magnesium. Total chlorine is 0, mercury 0, nitrate 0. That one improved from the first one. Nitrite 0, sulfate 0, zinc 0. And then it looks like the alkalinity actually improves with the filtered water, coming in at about 60, whereas without it being filtered, it's at 240. So that's consistent with the very first strip that I did. So let's change the filter and see what happens. I took my Brita and I washed it out with hot water and soap, so it's all clean. I put in a new filter. I also got a new cup washed with hot water and soap. The new filtered water in there. Gotta get a lot so we can fit the test strip in there. So I've got my test strip here and I'm gonna put it in the water. pH is the same. The hardness is still between 150. Hydrogen and iron are the same. The copper still has that kind of weird color, but it still looks like it's close to 0. Lead and magnesium are good. Total chloride is good. 0 mercury, 0 nitrate, and sulfate and zinc. Yeah, right there. And then fluoride. Oh, there we go. It's still at 0. And again, the alkalinity is comparable to the less new filter. Alright, but the pH is still, interestingly, below the OK section. Because this is OK right here, but we're ending up like on this end. So I don't exactly know what that means yet, but we're not in the OK zone for that. Right, so there you have it, the 3 tests. This is just the tap water, the filtered water with the old filter, and the brand new water filter. And these two did reduce the alkalinity in the water, but other than that, all of it was same across the board. A bunch of zeros. Here we go. Mostly zeros. Because the good part of that means that we don't have a lot of heavy metals in our water, which is what I was worried about when it came to heavy metal toxicity for my kids. So, looks like we're okay there.